allowing me to put forth the YSR Congress Party views on the appropriation bill. Madam, before coming to the appropriation, I would like to raise two important issues concerning my state of Andhra Pradesh in this house. The first point, Madam, is that through you, I would urge the Union Finance Minister to take the steps to halt the disinvestment of Vizag Steel Plant. I would like to bring to your kind attention that the Vizag Steel Plant was set up after a decade-long public agitation in which 32 people had laid down their lives. The decade-long public agitation, Vishaka Ukku Andrula Hakku, had resulted in the 17 April 1970 declaration of that the then Prime Minister of India to establish a steel plant at Vishakhapatnam. Madam, Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, the corporate entity of Vishakhapatnam Steel Plant, is a Navaratna company under the Ministry of Steel, Government of India, is the largest public sector industrial unit in the state, creating employment opportunities for the close to around 20,000 people directly and many other indirect employment opportunities in the city of Vishakhapatnam. It is the India's first shore-based integrated steel plant and the product of long steel products catering to the requirements of construction, infrastructure, manufacturing and automobile sectors. I would like to draw the House attention towards the fact that the plant had good performance between 2002 to 2015, earning profits with the positive net worth. The plant has turnover around in 2002 after being reported to BIFR as a sick company. The company has around 19,700 acres of land currently, and valuation of these lands alone could exceed 1 lakh crore rupees due to the location of the plant in the urban area. RINL currently had a capacity of 7.3 million tons and has taken up the plant modernization and capacity expansion recently, which made the plant to borrow loans from banks to take up the expansion. Owing to unfavorable steel cycle globally, the company was making a losses since 2014-15 and was finding to difficulty to serve the debt. On the major structural issue that also lead to the high cost of production in the absence of captive mine, thereby affecting the profitability. Madam, we can surely say that the plant can again become profitable venture if we receive some support from the Government of India. I would like to urge the Honorable Finance Minister that instead of taking the disinvestment route, kindly handhold the Andhra Pradesh and support some measures like allotting captive iron ore mines to bring down and the input cost and swapping high cost debt to the low cost debt and converting debt into the equity through the equity conversion, and the measures could end the burden of the debt, serving and improving the financial sustainability to the plant. The second major issue, especially in my constituency of Araku, is the relief and rehabilitation of people in the 4 mandal of Rampachodavaram constituency as a result of Polavaram irrigation project. In Chintur and Etapaka, for the R&R, as on a date, a total of rupees 255.85 crores was spent. During the period of 2014 and 2019, no amount was spent towards R&R. During 2019 and 2023, 4 years, rupees 252.84 crores was spent. During the last 4 years, 255 times more expenditures was made towards the R&R. During 2014 and 2019, no PDFs were shifted. However, Madam, people who have displaced are still in receive their compensation. I urge the central government as well as the state government of Andhra Pradesh to ensure this timely disbursement of compensation package as well as providing students alternative areas for the rehabilitation, especially for my tribal community. And the tribal people have already sacrificed a lot. I once again urge both the central as well as the state government for the provision of spending compensation as the earliest of the project affected families. Madam, Pradhan Mantri Kishan Mandan Yojana offers contributory secured policy, however, assured pension amount of 3,000 rupees, which has so far for the past 5 years. With the annual inflation average, I would urge the government to increase this amount to at least 7,000 rupees. I hope Honorable Finance Minister take all this into an account of these suggestions and incorporate them. Thank you, Madam.
माननीय सदस्य श्री सुधाकर सिंह जी।
माननीय सभापति महोदया,